In today's tutorial, I'm going to be demonstrating a lip wax, but with a slight difference because our client today has got some deeper lines within the skin, and also the hair that would ordinarily be a vellus hair type, so the softer, fluffier hair type, has transitioned into a thicker terminal hair, making the removal a little bit more challenging to not break the hair and not damage the follicle. Let me demonstrate. Okay, so we're going to be having a look today at doing an upper lip wax for one of our mature ladies and just having a look at the difference in the nature of the skin. So we've got a bit of loss of elasticity and collagen, and we've also got the transition of what would be vellus hair on the upper lip into a terminal porous hair, which has turned white, so it doesn't have any color pigment in it. So all the same preparation still applies. We're using the Outback Organics Gel Cleanser, which has got rose hip, so we're looking to clean and sterilize the area, but also to soften and hydrate so that the follicle is prepared to release what is a coarser hair on the upper lip. So remember, we're usually doing vellus hair on the upper lip. This is now terminal hair. So being terminal hair will make it a little bit more likely that we could do some damage to the follicle if we're waxing incorrectly. So I'm really making sure I go backwards and forwards with my gel cleanser. And then I'm going to be using the botanical oil onto a dry cotton wool pad. So that's already sprayed onto the pad, and I'm just going to dust that back and forward. And we're going to tissue the excess off. We need all traces of oil gone, so just making sure that where we may have a few lines in the skin, that we're stretching those areas to make sure we're tissuing out the oil, because any oil left on the skin is going to make the wax roll and it won't adhere, it won't shrink onto the hair. So lots of tissuing. Okay, so because this hair is a little bit longer, we're going to go applying with the hair. So I've got a two-way stretch to protect the skin, and I'm going from the cupids and I'm painting lots and lots in the direction that the hair is growing. Just giving that a moment. And then this hair is going to be a lot more resistant to coming out than a normal vellus. So really making sure that your stretch is firm and held, and we're going to tweeze that off gradually. There we go. So that's removed the majority of the hairs. And just to make sure with any underlying vellus hairs, I'm going to go in the reverse direction to make sure we're fully clear on that side. So again, same stretch. And they do like to hide in the corners of the mouth. So I'm just going to make sure that I get into that area. And I'm going to bring that all the way up to the cupids. And it's okay if you go on the lip line with these waxes. And my removal is going to go with the direction of growth, making sure that your stretch holds and you're tweezing. And that will make sure, if you have a look there, any that didn't come out have certainly come out with that application. So just doing the other side now, so the same is going to apply. We're going to go from the cupids with the direction of growth. And then we can remove against. So remember, this hair is going to be more resilient to coming out. So lots of short, sharp movements. And we're going to do a final application going against the hair growth, just to make sure any of the shorter vellus hairs have definitely come out. And I remove all in the direction of growth from the cupids down, just making sure this guy's doing his job and holding firm. All right, so we've removed all the hair successfully from the upper lip. We're just going to do a cleanse. As we do with all our waxing, always re-cleanse at the end. If there is any blood spotting or plasma, we need to make sure that's removed from the skin before we put our aloe gel. Any brow or facial waxing, always finish with aloe gel. It's got the beta glucan, it will take any redness or heat out of the skin. And I just leave that a little bit more generously so that that soothes the skin over the next few minutes once we're done.